Yo, back at you with another episode coming at you from chooseyourrelationships.com, author of Boss Life Secrets, which can be found on Amazon.com. What's going down, man? What's going on out in these streets? What's really going on out here? Like the video, share the video, and tell me where you're from. Yeah, tell me where you're from. I'm curious to know where people are from. Where you from, man? Where you reside? Where you lay your head at night? Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? Somebody came out with a song about that years ago. Smash the like button when you come in as well. Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? Where's my phone at? Oh shit. Where is my phone? Oh. I don't know where my phone at. It's all good though. Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? What's really going on out here, man? What's a lot going on out here? Some places it's can be worse depending on what part of the country you live in, or depending on what country you live in. Because I got some people that watch me in other countries as well. Europe, Japan, South America, Canada, Asia, Australia, and some of these other countries haven't opened back up yet. They're still shut down from the pandemic. So, everyone got their own unique experience during these economic times, and it can be worse or better depending on where you live at. But hey, at the end of the day, we got to get through it some way, somehow. Hey. And a lot of this was caused due to the a lot of the problems with relationships between men and women today. A lot of it was brought upon due to the pandemic. And I think a lot of people, well, a lot of women for sure, kind of gotten to see who the guy she really was living with. A lot of women kind of got a wake up call, because maybe some guys got a wake up call as well, because if you break routine, you're home all the time, you're home with the kids, people are not working as they normally would, and sometimes if people can't do what they want, that frustrates a lot of people, especially if you don't have enough money coming in, you're home with the kids not going to school, so you're around each other all day for months and months at a time, even probably for a year. That builds up frustration, that builds up tension, stress, and some people just explode. And you have to keep in mind, a lot of people, their relationship was on the rocks anyway, even before the pandemics. A lot of people's marriages was already raggedy. Already, it was dead as a doorknob anyway. So the pandemic just made it worse. So that's why a lot of divorce. That's why the divorces it was sky high. I'm not sure how it is now in North America. I'm kind of thinking that it's probably came down a little bit, but at one point the divorce rate was sky high in this country. And it's to be expected. If you can't keep people closed up in the house but so long. I mean, first you tell them, hey, stay home, don't work, kids is home, but the liquor store is open. They're gonna go and drink. Start drinking, they want to, somebody say something to somebody that offends them, and all of a sudden they want to hook up now. They want somebody wants to slap somebody up now. And then then the guy finds out that his wife is spending more money than he knew about, even though he don't have enough money coming in anyway, and she don't have no money coming in like usual. She can't get out to get to the side, dude. He can't get out to get to the side, girl, because they ain't smashing no more, because he ain't attracted to her no more. So it was just a recipe for a disaster for a lot of couples, man. It's the worst thing that could have happened for a lot of couples, in my opinion, this pandemic. Because see, most couples, most people that live together, they realize how much they really disliked each other. And like I said, most of the relationships was dead as a doorknob anyway. But if you can't get away, somebody's going to explode. Somebody's going to blow up. And the name calling comes, they start with the name calling, and before you know it, I can't take this anymore. Give me a knife. I can't take this anymore. Give me a knife. Hey, man, it's, only the strong survive. But there's a better way. That's why I wanted to do this video, to talk about some ways a lot of guys could have handled it. There's a better way. And even before the pandemic, there's some ways that a lot of guys could have handled things. What happens what you ignore tends to expand. And a lot of guys let shit linger and keeps going and going and going. And if you leave it up to a woman, you can't depend on women to do what needs to be done. You can't do it. You can't leave it up to a woman to do. I'm not saying all women. Most. Women today, you cannot depend on them to do what needs to be done in tough times. No. Now, some women, yeah, but majority, no. That's where you come in at. You supposed to be the leader. You supposed to lead the family. That's where you come in at. And P.S. and by the way, subscribe to the Love Can't Wait podcast. You can find me on iTunes, Google, and Shopify. Now, subscribe over there. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put the link in here. If I can, yeah, I'm trying to find this link real quick. Yeah, okay, I got it. Yeah, subscribe to the Love Can't Wait podcast on iTunes or in Google or on Shopify, just like I said. Subscribe. Let's see. Drop the link in here real quick. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's like in these hard economic times for a lot of people, only the strong survive, man. That's just what it is. You know, if you see a lot of guys are being exposed because a lot of women are seeing them. A lot of guys are complaining too much. Now, it's okay to express yourself, but there's a balance. Now, if you keep expressing yourself all the time, a woman will take that as you're whining, and she'll take that as a form of weakness. Now, it's okay to come home and be like, "Hey, let me tell you what happened today," or whatever. You know, that's okay, but don't do that all the time. If you do that all the time, a woman, I'm gonna say the average woman will be like, well, you keep talking about it all the time. You was whining and complaining like a little bitch. And she ain't gonna say that though. She'll be thinking that. I'm telling you. And that's a form of weakness. She'll be looking at you like, what you gonna do about it? I'm telling you. You might not look at it like that, but I'm telling the average woman look at it like that. Get her in mind, and the rest will follow. Yes, sir. And you preaching the choir, Mississippi. See it. You preaching the gospel in here on this Sunday afternoon. Yes, sir. You sound like Reverend Ike. Not Ike Turner, but the preacher Ike. The preacher he passed away a couple years ago. You sound like the preacher. Ike, Reverend Ike. Yes, sir. You're preaching the gospel. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, man. But see, a lot of guys are being exposed. They're not look, in life, there's always going to be challenges. There's always going to be things that's going to go wrong. Things aren't going to go your way. And you're going to have to adapt. And there's always going to be problems. There's always going to be problems. You know, you might have some problems, the kids, the wife, your girlfriend. It's always going to be something. It ain't no damn smooth sailing out here. It just don't work that way. You know, some problems can be solved or easier if you have money, of course. Yeah, that helps. But money only go but so far. You know, some things you can't solve with money. It helps, but don't act like, hey, if I got money, I can take care of all my problems. No, not necessarily. It might make the money gives you more time, more access to resources, more access to people. Yeah. But sometimes You need strategy. You need skills to solve a lot of problems as well. Because, see, if you have money to pay, but you have no game, you probably gonna get taken advantage of. That's usually how that works. Now, some guys will say, well, you know what? I got enough money to make those mistakes. Okay, cool. You know, I know some guys say, hey, I got enough money to make a bunch of mistakes. Okay, cool. You know, different strokes for different folks. You know, shit. Yeah, man, a woman don't care if your ass is what is that? Ashen from slag sacks of sweet potato. That's funny. I can tell you from the country. Got to figure this shit out when you be typing. Got that southern hospitality. I'm telling you, boy. But see, when things happen, when problems come about, you got to rise to the occasion. You got to don't run from it. You got to stand up to it. You got to figure it out. See, we've been taught, most people have been taught, especially in America, when problems come about, you're supposed to get away. It's uncomfortable. It doesn't feel good. See, that's a woman's, that's woman talk. You know, it doesn't feel good. I got to get away. I got to get away. That's what Tupac said, right? And now, you know, see, a part of manhood, part of being a man is to you gotta face your fears. You gotta face challenges, face problems. You know, a lot of guys get behind the woman. Oh, let her go first. God damn. You let her go first, she gonna get knocked the fuck down. It ain't gonna work if you let her go first. If you leave it up to a woman, I'm telling you, most women will fall, will fold, because they're not built for that. They're not built for it. They're not built to lead. They're not built for that. That's where we come in at. This is a lot of women will say, well, if a man can do it, I can do it. No, you can try to do it, but you're going to burn out. Just like a lot of women will say, if a man can sleep with a bunch of women, I should be able to sleep with a bunch of men. You can try, but you're going to be fucked up a couple of years down the line. There's consequences to everything. You're gonna burn out, you're gonna be fucked up, and your body gonna be like a damn hole. Your womb. You know? It is what it is. It's not my opinion. This is what I've observed over the past 30 years. It just doesn't. You can try to be if you can try to be a man, but hey, it might not work out that way. things might not end up the way you would like. And a lot of women don't understand that. So see, out here today, you got a lot of weak dudes, and you got a lot of unfit women, unfit masculine women out here today. And you got a bunch of weak guys. So basically, you got a clusterfuck. That's basically what you got out here. Now, what has to happen is the guys, we have to raise up. We have to stand on our square. See, the more masculine you are, the more you'll be attractive to women. Even the most masculine women will be attracted to you. They might be disrespectful to some dudes, but they won't be disrespectful to you. Now there's always a kind of catch-22 to that. Now, let's say a woman respects you, and you're probably at work, or y'all work in some capacity together. Now, she might be mad disrespectful. She might be known to be mad disrespectful. And every once in a while, she'll slip up and say something kind of slick. And she'll come back and be like, hey, I didn't mean to say that earlier. This is what I was trying to get my point across. And I just wanted to see if we was on the same page. Now, she's doing that out of respect for you. But if you were a beta dude, she wouldn't give a fuck. That's what it is. See, women can pick up on if you that dude or not. They pick up on it. You don't got to speak her language, and she'll pick up on it. You don't got to speak her language, she'll pick up. They know if you that dude or not. Now, there's some women that are just toe up to the flow up. Those women are broken. So you're gonna have to get away from them. You end up hurting them type of women. See, a broken woman had no boundaries. She doesn't understand boundaries. So she's probably, if you stay around her long enough, she's gonna do something that's more than likely that she's gonna test you, and you might end up hurting her. So it's best for you to get away from her. Get away from a woman that's like that. Because if she's masculine, if she's more masculine than you most of the time, that means you're gonna have to be more masculine than her to earn her respect, or at least have a chance of it anyway. This is why a lot of relationships broke up, don't last. A lot of guys start simping. They turn into simps, wimps. They get soft. See, most guys, the older they get, they tend to soften up. Most guys are like that. Man, most guys are like that. Now they might not say that. They might not even be aware of it. But most guys, the older they get, they tend to soften up a little bit. And then the woman will kind of drift off. And then he's trying to figure out why she don't act the same. A lot, 9 times out of 10, the reason why she don't act the same, because you don't act the same. That's what it is. She don't act the same because you don't act the same. You soften up as you've gotten older. Smash the like button. Share the video. He said, guys are being raised by women, taking women's traits and don't have a clue about being a man, especially these youngsters. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of guys don't realize that they're acting like a woman. They don't realize it. They think it's normal because they see everybody else around them is doing the same thing. So everybody, oh, well, if everybody else is doing it, this has to be the right way. No, not necessarily. Shit, just because everybody else is doing it, that just mean everybody else is doing it. Shit, that's all that means. That don't mean it's the right way. This is why you should question everything you do, the information you come in contact with, all of that. Question everything. Just because everybody else is doing it, that don't mean that's the best way to go, best route to take. No, not at all. See, women will get their mind right when you get your mind right. See, most women, especially in this society, there's no initiative for a woman to change or do anything different. There's no initiative for women to tell the truth and be honest. There's no reward unless she meets a guy like me or maybe like you. Now think about this for a second. Let's say a woman is late 20s, 30s. Let's say she late 20s or say 31, 32. And let's say she been with maybe in a relationship with one or two guys. And ain't no telling how many guys she done slept with. Ain't no telling, right? But let's say you meet her and you realize that she ain't probably never met a guy like me or like you, right? And even I can tell if a woman probably haven't met a guy like me, or if she has met a guy like me, it's been a long time because she's doing some old passive aggressive, little slick shit or whatever. And then I gotta call her out. I'll be like, yo, we ain't doing that over here. I don't get down like that. And she'll look like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Because the guys that she met in the past have probably never said anything. They probably was like, cool. They just wanted to smash. So it's like, but me, I don't care if I smash. I can get that anywhere from any woman. So I don't care if I smash you or not. I don't care. So if a woman knows that you got options and she can be replaced, she'll act right. Or else she'll just get away from you. Simple as that. Either she gonna get right or she gonna be gone. And like I always say, it's my game, my life, my show. And some women will say, well, hey, it's all about you, this and that. No, I never said it was all about me. It's never been all about me. But I'm the captain of my life. That's all I'm saying. I'm the captain of my life. That's it. Hey, I don't know how you were raised. Maybe your dad was a simp, a wimp. Maybe he was weak. Or maybe you never had a good relationship with your dad. Or maybe you never had a dad. But hey, this is what I saw when I was growing up. We lead. It's all about leadership. That's what the shit is really all about, really. Now you have to be able to demonstrate your leadership. This ain't just big talk. And a lot of guys get caught up into that. A lot of women get caught up in that as well. A lot of women talk, they talk a lot. That's just what it is, most women. But don't get caught up in that bullshit. You got to demonstrate. The woman has to see you do it. Physically see you do it. She might not know what you're doing, but you doing it. And not only are you doing it, you representing. Like Tupac said, I'm representing. That's leadership. Real leadership. Not some old flunky clown politician just talking a bunch of gibberish at the podium. That ain't no leadership. If some politician standing up there, that ain't no leadership. That they're a bunch of beta males, man. Most of these dudes are beta males, man. That's just talk and he lying. You know he lying. I know he lying. So it's like I turn the TV off. I'll go to the next channel. That's a bad demonstration of leadership when it comes to these politicians. And this is the worst leadership I've ever seen in my life in this country when it comes to these politicians. Oh my God. This is why things are the way it is in this country. It's bad leadership. That's what it really comes down to. My life, my game, my show. If you come over here, if you stay around me long enough, this is how it's gonna go. And I'm gonna show you the way. I'm gonna demonstrate the way. Now she have to see it. Mentally, visually, then mentally, and physically. Physically could be you tearing that ass up. You know what I'm talking about? You got to have it all. She got to be able to see it, see you doing it. You have to be able to demonstrate it. Can't just be talk. Talk don't work without action. And you got to represent in the sack too. Can't forget about that. See, if you represent in the sack, it's going to be hard for her to forget about that. See, you giving her if you giving her a new experience, or at least an experience she never had, it's going to be hard for her to let that go. It's going to be hard for her to let you go. If if she knows or thinks other women want you, it's going to be hard for her to let you go. I can't replace this. I can't replace this motherfucker so easily. I'm getting older now. I got to get my shit together. That's how she gonna be thinking. You know, I had a chick tell me recently she wants to have my kids, and she ain't gonna be in my business and jealous if I see other women. Well, she's willing to share you. That's what I'm talking about. Vibe rationale. I started doing the Birdman hand rub. And you know what? I've had women tell me that shit. They wanted to have that they would be open to having kids with me. I had women say that shit to me in the past. Now, if you ask other guys if women have said that to them, the answer is gonna be no. The answer is gonna be no. Because most guys can't pull that off. And they know they can't pull it off because they're betas. They thumb sucking, ass kissing, butt kissing beta males. That they ain't got no balls. Yeah, that's definitely somebody you should keep around for sure, in some capacity. She knows. Hey, Bob Rash, ain't you you're in the music, right? If I remember correctly. I think you're in the music. If you're in the music business, she knows what comes along with that. She understands who she's getting involved with. She ain't one of those women that's living in a damn fantasy. I mean, most women are living in a damn fantasy, but very few of them uh can see clear. Shit. See, this is why I always say the more you can become as a man, the better your life experiences will be. And women just happen to be a part of it. That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Now, see, if you do what other guys do within a dominant society, they depend on systems to do the work, do all the work. They depend on the system. Let the system do the work. Let the system work for me. Let the system get the women for me. So you pin the woman in a corner with laws, rules, policy. You pin the woman in the corner and try to give her one option to be with you. There's no other option, just me. They use the system. You know why they depend on the system? They need the system because they don't got no game, no strategy, no skills, just lame. They use the system. You know these guys, you work with them. The system. no personality. Women don't really like them. Women don't really warm up to them. They just tolerate them. A woman will kiss their ass only because he's been given authority over a certain department. Maybe he a supervisor, manager, or maybe he's in charge of something. But that doesn't mean anything. Just because he's a manager or supervisor or CEO, that don't mean much. That don't mean he still could be beta. He got to pay for everything. He got to pay for everything. So yeah, a woman will kiss his ass because she knows that hey, he can get her access to stuff, access to money, resources. But that don't mean she likes him or enjoy being around him. The bitch might got to get high to stay around his ass for long periods of time. She might got to drink alcohol and sniff coke. Got to sniff some cocaine to be around this motherfucker. Before I lose my goddamn mind. A lot of women do that shit to be around guys, man. Very few women be around guys and they can be themselves. They don't have to drink or get high, none of that shit. I had a woman tell me one time, how she said that shit. She said, I fucks with you because I want to. I fucks with them because I have to. I had a woman tell me that shit one time. That's real. Yeah, smash the like button. Share the video, man. Hey, hit the Cash App or just donate to at chooseyourrelationships.com/donate. Yeah. Yeah, man. This is this is something that you don't hear all the time. Yeah, man. You know, you heard that before? Yeah. Yeah, I had a woman tell me that, man. This said that about 10 years ago. I had a woman tell me that. And I understood what she was saying when she's as soon as she was done saying it. Because you have to understand, most women have different relationships with every guy that they come in contact with. See, women know how to behave around certain guys. Just keep that in mind. You might see women, look, there's women that got videos online acting a goddamn fool. But that woman that's twerking, that's beating up guys, beating up women, if the right guy comes around, this bitch will be on her best behavior. You best believe that. And I've seen it. I've witnessed it. I've done it. She's twerking and raising hell. She ain't doing that. The right guy comes around, she's on her best behavior, on her P's and Q's. And that guy's bending her over. tearing that ass up. That's real. That's real, man. Nobody's, hey, that's real talk. Nobody's going to tell you that. That's how the real world works. Your mom ain't going to tell you that, and your dad probably ain't going to tell you that. That's how shit goes down out here. This is why I don't pay attention to what women are saying. Because I know when she meets me, all that tough talk is going out the fucking window. Either she's staying or leaving. If she's leaving, goodbye. But if she's staying, all that tough talk out the window. It is what it is. That's true. A woman's survival instincts is second to none. They know who to toe the line with to live comfortably, but will seek pleasure elsewhere. Yeah. Yeah. They do that all the time. I mean, if the guy's a good provider and he wants to be with her and she feels like that's the best she can do at that given time, hell, that woman, she probably gonna take that offer. She gonna be with that dude. She might not be feeling him like that. Might not be into him like that. Dude might not get her panties wet like that. But she'll settle with that dude, moving with that dude, live with that dude. But she's gonna have that itch from time to time. And she's gonna be looking for a guy that's just like me, or very similar to me. Probably more masculine than me. But more masculine than the guy she's living with, for sure. And we're gonna give her what she needs. We're gonna give her what she needs. Ah, shit. Man, it's 8:00. Oh shit, man. Been on here almost. I gotta go another 5-10 minutes. I'm gone after that. And smash the like button. Share this video. That's why the most alpha woman, what's that? That's why the most alpha woman by nature is the most submissive woman. Exactly. Exactly. Man wouldn't do that though. You couldn't wake up every day next to a person you can't vibe with just for currency. That would destroy a man's spirit. Yeah, guys are not good at doing that. Guys are not good at doing that. I know a guy that actually did that. He suffered for years, man. It was a struggle. He got sick. High blood pressure. He was a diabetic. And check this out. He was with that woman for 10 years. High blood pressure, and he was a diabetic. Ended up getting a divorce. He don't got no high blood pressure, or and no signs of being a diabetic no more. When he got away from that woman. So guys are not good at doing that, man. Women are. Women are professionals. A woman will be around people that she don't like all the time. She might have to get high and get drunk every once in a while. Or she might sneak off to be with the side dude every once in a while. But she'll work it out. Look, if a woman wants to get away, she'll make a way. Marcus, what's going down? Marcus said, damn. What a said, damn. What up, man? What time is it? 80, about look, 8:02. Hey, any questions? If not, I'm about to get off here. I'm about to put the link in here. You know. If not, no questions, I'm about to get off here. I'm gonna put the link in here real quick. Just click the link and jump on. Nothing much, just delivering food all day. Grub Hub. Okay, gotcha. Making that paper. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. Diddy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no questions, man. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna get up out of here. I got a presentation. I gotta get to in another 15 minutes. So, yeah, it is what it is. No question today? All right, man. I hear you. Yeah, presentation. Yeah, well, this was somebody else. Kind of like an interview, you know, on somebody's podcast. On somebody's podcast. And oh yeah, don't forget about my podcast. You can check me out on iTunes, Google, Shopify. You know. Yep. Well, hey man, smash the like button. Oh, appreciate that, man. I'm glad you like it, bro. I do it for people like you. Keep listening. Hey, and share it. Leave me a review on iTunes. You know. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.